You can't talk about a God of a man until you talk about that man. Somebody's not hearing me. A man must exhibit the God is talking about. It is true that man will not the dominion of a God. It's true men that is representing that God will not the dominion of God. So let me tell you, spirit exalt the name of men that are representing them more than their name, so that they will have dominion over flesh. If spirit did not exalt the name of a man, they will not have control over flesh. You can be a God in heaven, but you can't have dominion over flesh. If you must have a dominion over flesh, you must have it through the name of a man. There must be a man that people are seeing exhibiting that power of that dominion before they will believe that spirit. If you are not seeing me for that God, no matter what I pray, no. The God I am preaching, I carry that God, I exhibit that God, I manifest that God. Spirit exalt the name of men representing them more than their own name, so that they will do what? So that they will do what? Have dominion over our flesh. That was why God exalted the name of Jesus more than every other name.
Philippians 2 verse 8.
Philippians 2, if you look from verse 9, you will see what I'm talking. Yes.
Therefore,
God
has highly exalted him.
God has highly exalted him.
And given him the name.
Giving him a name.
Which is above every name.
Which is above every other name.
That at the name of Jesus.
That at the name, God has exalted a man, the man Jesus. That man born in Galilee. God exalted that man that was born in a venture, because God wants to use that man to display the dominion of the kingdom of heaven. God make the name of that man, Jesus, to be higher than every other name. Do you know why? So that God will have dominion over flesh. Because it's through that name of that man that Satan will bow. No spirit will respect any God in heaven until they find out the men that is representing that God on earth. They want to find out the strength of the men that is representing that God. How spirit measure who is bigger and who is smaller is by the dominion of men that are representing those spirits on Acts 19:15.
And the Spirit answered and said,
Jesus I know.
Paul I know.
But who are you? Spirit must respect the name of men that represented the dominion of that spirit before they will respect that God. Then if they didn't see the dominion of those men, the authority of those men on earth, they will know that that God doesn't have power. He said, for he has exalted him in that Philippians 2 verse 9. He has given him a name.
Above every name.
That
at the name of Jesus.
Every
knee should bow.
Every knee must bow.
Of heaven. And of those on earth.
And
of those under the earth.
And
that every tongue should confess.
That
Jesus Christ is Lord.
To
the glory of God the
Father.
Father.
The Father.